everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all all are having a good day. And I know I haven't posted in a few days because I've been a little busy, but that's okay. We all get a little busy sometimes. Today I am going to do a nail, and I'm going to create Snow White. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and let's get started. Okay, so for the background, I think I'm going to use a white. Kind of looks like a white. Yeah, I think it is a white. At first, some of my whites kind of look a little tan, or not really white, but like an off-white. But I'm going to do a white background. And as you can see, before I started, I went ahead and prepped the nail. I added tape to keep the nail on. I kind of roughened up the nail a little bit because we are using gel. Sorry, my throat's just kind of... It's hard to clear my throat. Sinuses nowadays. I'm pretty sure y'all could agree that that is something that just can get a little bit annoying sometimes. Okay, I'm just going to pop this in the UV lamp and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over it with another coat of the white that we just used. And I think it's a little opaque enough where y'all don't have to use another coat, but I like to do double coats just in case. Trying to smooth that top out up there just a little bit. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, now for her skin color, we're gonna go with a soft peach. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Okay, I'm just gonna start up here with her head and face. Okay, and for her neck, I'm just going to do a little line. At the bottom. Okay. And there's what we got so far. I'm gonna pop this in the UV lamp and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to take the same color and I'm just going to the color keeps dripping. I'm gonna make a rather kind of like a square. Trying to make sure it's not gonna drip again. Maybe next time I'll have better lighting. The thing that I had bought did not come in yet. It was supposed to be in this weekend, but apparently it's not. And I was gonna go live on Facebook, but apparently all the stuff that I had got for that, it's not in either, so I'm having to wait a little bit longer before I do that. I was wanting to review some colors that I had got for that live, but like I said, it's just not in yet. And sometimes we have to wait a little bit longer on things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it can be a little frustrating, especially when you have plans on doing something and it not turning out like you planned. But I feel like that's the Lord just saying, Lauren, be patient. Sometimes when we get impatient, things don't turn out the best like we want. Okay, so now that I got that, let me make sure that I got, because like I said, the lighting in my room is not that great, but we're working on that. Hopefully by the next video, or maybe it might be a few more videos from now, I'll have better lighting so y'all could see a little bit more better than y'all have. That's what I got so far, and I'm just going to cure this and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to work on her hair. Okay, I'm just gonna cure this for a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a white. Hold on, let me see if I can find a white. And I'm gonna create her little ribbon in her hair. And I know y'all are like, Lauren, the ribbon in her hair is not white, it's red, but trust me, I'm showing y'all a tip on how to get the colors to go together. Because if I just did a red on her hair, it's not going to show up really well. So trust my madness just for a little bit. And y'all see what I'm talking about as far as making it stand out. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna go right here. Because you only see a piece of the ribbon in her hair, you don't see all of it. And it just kind of looks like a little headband. Oops. Okay, now I'm just going to get a brush out of my drawer to kind of fix the little mistake I made. And the cool thing about gel is when you make little mistakes like that, you could just take a brush and fix it and correct it. Okay. But once you cure it, it's cured. Okay. Now I'm just going to cure that and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the same white I've used. And I'm going to try to do that little bow, a little cute bow that's in her hair, on her headband. And I need a little bit more color. Actually, I'm going to use my dotting tool to accomplish all of those. I got quite a few of those in here. Okay. So I am going to do a big dot in the center. Okay, and now I'm going to do small little dots. Actually, that's probably too big of a dot, so I'm gonna go make it a little small. So we don't want a dot that is that big. We just want one big enough for the bow. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and create the bow part. I think I might cure the big one first, the big dot. I'm gonna erase that and start over. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cure that and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a small dotting tool and create the rest of the bow. And I'll cure that for a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm just going to draw her headband again with the white because when I drew the bow it kind of messed up the headband part a little bit. That's all right. But before we cure, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and draw her face, or starting drawing her face. Okay, now for her eyes, I'm just going to go in with a dotting tool and do like little dots. Like that. And then for her nose, I'm just going to do like a little line. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for a few minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the red. Kind of color in this ribbon just a little bit. Okay, that's her bow. I kind of want to leave a little bit of the white to kind of divide it from the hair. But really the purpose of the white was to make it to where the red color wouldn't fade into the black. Now I'm just going to go in and draw her lips. And if y'all hear that screaming in the background, that is my niece and nephews. They're coming over to spend some time with Mimi and Pawpaw today. And I think Chase is wanting to go out. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. I think they're gonna play with water balloons today. About that, guys. Mom was hollering for me for food. She had got all of us food. Just kind of dab that. Okay. Yeah, my niece and nephew's over. They're spending a little bit of time with us. They're having pizza. They're so excited. I was gonna make her lips pink, but I decided to go in with the red. And guys, I'm sorry for all the hollering in the background. Mama hollered at me one time because of the food, so. Let me see. That's kind of, I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna cure this and I'll be right back. Okay, that's what we got so far. And I'm just gonna go in and create her dress with this blue. And they've got the squeaking toy playing with the dogs, so if y'all hear any squeaking in the background, that's what's going on. They're just playing with the dog. Mm-hmm. And I put up. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this into the UV lamp and I'll be right back. I am gonna go in with the colors that I did her face and neck, and I'm gonna just draw some arms. And I'm just gonna kind of draw them going down a little bit. Like she might have her hands holding something. And I'm just gonna go in on her face. Try to clear up some of the black. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we are going to create the little red stripes on her sleeves. And like I said, the noise in the background is the kids playing, so anybody that has kids out there, it's impossible to kind of get them to kind of be quiet, but that's all right. We love the kids. Kids are a blessing. They're in there playing and having fun. And that's the most important thing, is that they're having fun. Today is their mom and dad's birthday, so they're going on a little trip together, and or they're spending time together rather. Sorry guys, I belched. So we're kind of watching the kiddos. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for that. And I'll be right back. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the red. And I am going to just color in the white part with the red, because she has a little bit of red in her dress. Okay. Okay, now I thought about doing like a little necklace, but I'm not really sure. She has a necklace on her in the movie, but not like, I don't think she has a necklace in the cartoon version. So to create the necklace, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of gold. Looks like a regular mustard yellow. We're just gonna play like it's gold. I'm gonna try to have some gold next time, or a gold color. Okay, now I'm going to do lines like that. Just like a little, I mean, I know in the movie it's like a little heart, but I'm doing like a little circle or oval. And I'll be right back. Now y'all could keep the background white. I'm gonna add a little bit of green in the background because like she's in the forest. Just kind of like trees and stuff are in the background. And this is optional. Y'all don't have to do that. And I'm just going to kind of go over the white like with the green as if she's in the forest. Because y'all know that part where she's in the forest and she gets kind of scared because it's dark. But this would be like her seeing the seven dwarfs house, or dwarf's house. And that is what she's doing. So I'm just going to go in with some green. I got that on her arm, but guys, I'm sorry for the noise. Once again, I'll try to do this when it's quieter. And like I said, I'll try to film next time when it's a little quieter. Like I said, you're not going to be able to get a kid to be quiet. They're going to be real loud, and that's how we like the kids. We like them loud and jumping and running and having lots of energy. But I'm going to go ahead and cure this, and I'll be right back. And for the background, I'm also going to add a little bit of glitter. Like I said, the background thing is optional. Y'all could keep it white, or y'all could get a little fancy and creative with it like I'm doing. I just started out with a white background because of the fact to draw her. And I didn't know that I kind of felt like if I started with another color, it would kind of take away from the design that I had originally did. So that is what I did right here. I'm just adding a little bit of sparkle. Kind of look like a little bit like trees in the background. But we know, like in cartoon shows, how they got the glitter and stuff and sparkly. I'll cure that and I'll be right back. Okay, that's what we got so far. I am going to go in with a clear coat and just clear coat this nail. I don't think her necklace even showed up, but that's okay. We got the main thing going here. I should have used another color, but that will be fine for now. And once again, I'm sorry for all the noise. They're gonna go outside to play with water balloons and they're a little pumped up for that, so that's why they're running around and excited. Okay, this concludes our video, everybody. I hope y'all all have a wonderful day, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all like this video, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can see every time I post a video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.